Do you know one of the most unsettling UFO photos ever taken was not shot at night, but in broad daylight? Because on a quiet morning in 1952 in Salem, Massachusetts, a 21-year-old U.S. Coast Guard photographer named Shel Alpert stepped outside expecting nothing more than another normal day. No storm, no emergency, no warning. Just an ordinary sky hanging over an ordinary American town, until he looked up and saw four bright objects hovering high above Salem, locked in a tight formation like they were moving as one mind. They were not shaped like planes. They had no wings, no tail, no sound, just clean glowing ovals, bright enough to look like someone had punched four white holes into the clouds. For a second, Alpert assumed his eyes were playing tricks on him. Sun glare, reflection, anything normal. But the objects stayed there, not drifting, not falling, hovering. And what made it worse was how calm they looked. Like they had done this before. Like they were not lost. Like they were exactly where they wanted to be. Alpert ran to grab his camera. His hands were shaking as he lifted the lens toward the sky. He had no time to think about what this meant, only enough time to capture it before it vanished. Click, one frame. That was all he got. But in that one frame, everything changed. Because the photograph showed Salem's skyline looking perfectly normal. A low industrial building with tall smokestacks. Quiet land stretching out behind it. Parked cars sitting peacefully in the foreground like the world was asleep. And above it, four glowing objects hanging in formation. A moment later, the lights began to drift away slowly, as if whatever was controlling them realized it had been noticed. They did not shoot off like meteors. They did not crash. They simply slid through the sky and disappeared into the distance. No explanation. No sound. Just a normal day continuing under an abnormal sky. When the photo surfaced, people argued instantly. Some said it was the best daylight UFO photo ever taken. Others said it had to be fake, but investigators could not prove a hoax. The image was examined, debated, and preserved. Decades later, it even ended up archived as part of the historical record, with a title that feels like a warning more than a caption. First daylight photo of... what are they? And that title is the scariest part, because it admits something chilling. Even after all these years, nobody can say for sure what those four objects were. There is one detail that makes this story even darker. The record notes the photo may have been taken through a window screen. Skeptics believe that means the lights could have been reflections, something inside a room bouncing into the lens. And maybe that sounds logical, until you stare at the formation. Because reflections are messy, random, they smear and overlap. But these lights look separated, balanced, organized, like four silent watchers holding position above a city that had no idea it was being observed. So here's the question that Salem never answered. If those objects were real, what were they doing there in daylight? And if they were not real, why does this photo still feel like something that should not exist?